Well, first of all, congratulations on your success with the movie. And how did you get involved in the movie?
I was walking past, I was actually cleaning the toilets, and they were doing auditions, and they happened to see me and think that I was right for the part. No, no.
Are you kidding?
That would be very, very lucky. No, I kind of came in late. They had been looking for this dude for a while, and yeah, I came in late, and then it went fairly quickly from there. I felt like I had an instant kind of connection with the character, and I felt like I knew how this guy ticked mentally, so it happened quite quickly.
Yeah, and why did you feel an instant connection with the character? Had you read the books before?
I hadn't read the books before, if I'm honest, but I did quickly when things progressed. But I just love this character who you know, he's very closed. Has a very complex background. He comes from a kind of abusive father, and thus he has this strong wall up, this very strong armor that he doesn't let anyone past, and he doesn't trust anyone. And you're not sure of his intentions, you're not sure what he believes, but you know that he's thinking all the time, you know that he's listening, you know that he's very perceptive. And then through the course of the movie you find out that he is a good person, and he's motivated by kind of something higher than himself that he believes, you know, something he believes, he's in morality, and he's a very noble guy.
Yes, yes. Well, with the story you have that action line, and you also have the romance storyline, and you say yourself you play a very guarded character. So what was more difficult, getting into those action scenes or getting emotional and vulnerable?
Probably the emotional and vulnerable. You know, I'm pretty tough. No, I think in a way they're both as gratifying as the other. I think the physical fight stuff is always very fun, especially, you know, I'm a guy with lots of brothers, and you know we love that kind of stuff. So really doing it is really fun, and also it seats yourself physically in the world and in the role. But then showing him as an emotion, showing his not weakness, I guess, but showing his softer side was really gratifying as well, because he has such a great arc. You know, he is so guarded, as you say, but then we start to learn that he is a bit softer.
Yes, yes. And we know that this series is very popular with the teenage demographic and that audience. Well, how do you feel other people of different age ranges can relate to the story?
I think it 100% does that, more than I expected in a way. I saw it on Sunday for the first time, and I mean, first and foremost, in a way, they've cast a bit older. I'm not, you know, 20. Jai's not 20. Miles isn't 20. You know, we're a bit older, and thus it's a feel of a more adult film, but still satisfying that the original demographic. But I think essentially it's quite a dark and visceral thriller, an adventure story that doesn't pull any punches. And you know, people get killed, people get the shit kicked out of them. You know, it's quite a violent movie, but in a way that I think has an interesting kind of social commentary too.
Yes, yes. And well, to bring us back to the real world, then what's one of your biggest fears? We know this story is all about fear.
I think, you know, losing family. Family's a big part of stuff, and that would be in my fear landscape. That and you know, Huckleberry Finn.
Huckleberry Finn?
Mm.
Oh, you're afraid of Huckleberry Finn?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I heard the toilet story earlier.
I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding. That would be funny though, can you imagine? Like, oh God! People are showing Mark Twain. Like,
yeah,
welcome to Dauntless.